Very good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the current affairs class. I hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to cover 1st March CA. The first news is GST collections have jumped in the first category, ESI Finance and Business News. GST collections have jumped, 9.1% in February 2025 to 1.84 lakh crore rupees. And this is the 12th consecutive month of over 1.7 lakh crore rupees of collections under GST. So this is the figure. Monthly figures are not as much important. What you can remember is the highest ever collection, whatever happens in terms of GST, highest ever transactions in UPI, those can be more important one. Then next is Government of India has upgraded the Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation IRCTC and Indian Railway Finance Corporation IRFC to the prestigious status of Navratna Central Public Sector Enterprise, Navratna CPSE. Now this can be important. This is a probable area of question. So remember IRCTC, so two of them, IRCTC as well as IRFC, Indian Railway Finance Corporation, both of them have been raised to the status of Navratna. You see public sector undertakings के लिए you have these status like Navratna, Mini Ratna, Navratna, Maharatna, right? So they have been awarded with this status. Now what is the implication of having a Navratna status? That can also be important. So first of all, you remember IRCTC and IRFC would be 25th and 26th Navratna respectively. IRCTC 25th, IRFC 26th Navratna hoga. So this number is important, remember, 25th and 26th respectively. IRCTC 25th hoga and IRFC 26th hoga. This is important, please remember. And when you become a Navratna status PSC, you have this leverage of investing up to 1000 crores without seeking government approval. So what is the importance why they want to be a Navratna, Miniratna, Maharatna? So particularly talking about Navratna, when you have this Navratna status, you do not have to seek permission for up to 1000 crores investment, right? So remember this thing, up to 1000 crores of investment without permission can happen. So this becomes important. Then next is HDFC Mutual Fund has renamed HDFC Capital Builder Value Fund to HDFC Value Fund. So this is renaming, that can also be somewhat relevant. You can remember that HDFC Mutual Fund has renamed HDFC Capital Builder Value Fund to HDFC Value Fund, okay, with effect from 15th March. Moving on to banking news. So first is Poonawalla FinCorp Limited has launched a new fully digital personal loan product. What is this personal loan product? This is PL Prime Digital 24/7. It is PL Prime Digital 24/7 targeting salaried professionals. So it is particularly for the salaried professionals. Now let's see what are the typical features of this personal loan product. So features include instant loan approval of up to 15 lakh within 15 minutes. Okay, instant loan approval up to 15 lakh. So 15 lakh tak instant loan approve hoga within 15 minutes, and services available round the clock and accessible through mobile application, website, etc. So 24/7, hence the name is, because the service is available round the clock. Okay. Next one is City Union Bank Limited has partnered with Chennai Super Kings to launch a co-branded credit card. Sorry. Co-branded credit card has been launched. So this is a partnership between City Union Bank Limited and Chennai Super Kings. Okay, and it is available in 3 variants: your MasterCard, Platinum and Signature, and powered by MasterCard and RuPay. Now what does it has? It has global acceptance, and security features are also very good, and contactless payment options. So a lot of services it will be providing. City Union Bank and Chennai Super Kings, remember. Next is PwC India has launched its first ever startup accelerator program, Emerging Tech Startup Challenge. Emerging Tech Startup Challenge. So PwC India has launched this challenge, Emerging Tech Startup Challenge, to empower startups in the emerging technology space to refine their solutions and bolster market penetration. So basically, to empower startups, providing startups with the cutting edge technology interventions like AI, etc. So this is to empower these startups and facilitate ecosystem of startups in India. It will be open to all India-based startups working across the areas of artificial intelligence, data analytics, blockchain और Web 3.0, space tech, industry 4.0. So in sectors में जितने भी आपके startups काम कर रहे हैं, for all of them it will be available. They will be providing them support, etc. Next is your Indian startup Mint Oak, backed by PayPal and HDFC Bank, has acquired DigiLedge. So please remember this thing. This can be important. Mint Oak has acquired DigiLedge in a deal valued approximately $3.5 million. And this is the first ever acquisition in India's central bank digital currency space. So that's why it becomes more important. Central bank digital currency में पहला acquisition है. So therefore it is important. So please remember DigiLedge has been acquired by Mint Oak. Okay. And DigiLedge is what? It specializes in CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency and Bill Payment Services. CBDC आपको पता ही है, RBI is in a full-fledged manner. Pilot projects are being conducted. Lot of banks have been authorized. They are issuing the digital currency and it is issued at retail level, wholesale level. You know that retail level is for common use. Wholesale level or say wholesale W CBDC, wholesale CBDC is particularly for special to be used by special institutions, that is not for common use. So CBDC के बहुत सारे pilots conduct हो रहे हैं. That's why it is important. You see, I have explained you rupee and wholesale, and here you need to remember one more important thing, which is CRED and MobiKwik. They have become first fintech platforms to give customers access to CBDC. Now this also is very important. Related to the news, remember two fintech platforms, CRED and MobiKwik. CRED and MobiKwik. So CRED and MobiKwik have become first fintech platforms, those who have provided customers access to CBDC. Remember these names. Now moving on to national news. National news mein you have Prime Minister to chair the 7th meeting of National Board for Wildlife at Sasangir in Junagadh district, Gujarat on World Wildlife Conservation Day. So here first of all remember World Wildlife Conservation Day is observed on 3rd of March, right? And the Prime Minister has also led the foundation of National Referral Center for Wildlife at Junagadh. You see, आपने न्यूज़ में भी देखा होगा, इंस्टाग्राम वगैरह पे सब पे पोस्ट वायरल हो रही है, right? So this was World Wildlife Conservation Day. Now the Prime Minister has led the foundation stone for National Referral Center for Wildlife at Junagadh, remember, and also unveiled 16th Asiatic lion population estimation. Asiatic lion. See, Asiatic lion की जब हम बात करते हैं, it is particularly in India, I think only found in the Gir National Park of Gujarat, right? So this region of Gujarat, Gir specifically, is very crucial for conservation of Asiatic lion. So 16th Asiatic lion population estimation has also been unveiled. He has also inaugurated the Center of Excellence in Human-Wildlife Conflict Management at Coimbatore. So remember the location. Center of Excellence in Human-Wildlife Conflict Management at Coimbatore has also been launched. Jungle Safari, Gir National Park mein, you see the Prime Minister has taken, and tree plantation drive at Sindh Southern Campus in Gir. So not all of them are important, you just remember these 1, 2, 3 points, okay? Now moving on to next news, Sugamya Yatra. Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities has organized Sugamya Yatra on International Wheelchair Day 2025, which is March 1st. So remember this thing, Sugamya Yatra on International Wheelchair Day. March 1st, so you need to remember International Wheelchair Day is observed on March 1st, where they have tried to break certain myths associated with persons who use wheelchairs, right, and promote their accessibility and inclusivity with the society. Then we have Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Remember, in collaboration with Niti Aayog, has launched Swavlambini, a women entrepreneurship program. Swavlambini, which is women entrepreneurship program, under which they will empower female students in higher education institutions particularly, providing them entrepreneurial resources, mentorship, so that in future they can become the future women entrepreneurs. This is the thing. Now, what you need to remember from here is, very, very importantly, of course, Ministry is Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, but it is being implemented by whom? It is being implemented by National Institute for Entrepreneurship and Small Businesses Development. Remember this organization. Being implemented by National Institute for Entrepreneurship and Small Business Development. National Institute for Entrepreneurship and Small Business Development in partnership with Niti Aayog. So, implementing agency you need to remember here. Alright, Swavlambini. Next one is Civil Aviation Ministry has launched aircraft Boeing 737 flight from Kolkata to Hindon to Goa on 1st March 2025. So, this flight has been recently inaugurated to boost the regional connectivity. Moving on to state news. State news mein you have Madhya Pradesh farmers will now be provided with a permanent electricity connection for 5 rupees. So, this is a huge initiative coming out for the farmers from the Chief Minister Mohan Yadav. So, state government will be providing 30 lakh solar pumps to farmers in the next 3 years to make them self-reliant in power generation, and therefore they will be able to get permanent electricity connection, which is very crucial for irrigation, etc., for operating the machines, farm equipments, 5 rupees mein. Then next is Nasha Mukt Seemaएं campaign. So, this Nasha Mukt Seemaएं campaign was an initiative recently launched to raise awareness about the drug abuse, particularly in the border areas. So, it has recently started from Jammu and Kashmir, okay, to raise the awareness against drug abuse, etc., in border areas specifically. Moving on to international news. International news where you have UK recently has agreed to provide Ukraine with a $2.8 billion loan. $2.8 billion loan to enhance Ukraine's defense capabilities. So, UK is supporting Ukraine to enhance its defense capabilities. Next is Firefly Aerospace lands Blue Ghost spacecraft on Moon. This is again important, remember. US firm Firefly Aerospace has achieved its first successful moon landing with the Blue Ghost spacecraft. So, remember the name of the spacecraft, it is Blue Ghost. Blue Ghost spacecraft touching down near Mare Crisium. So, this is the point. Acha, what is this Mare Crisium? Whatever the pronunciation is, I want you to know this thing, that this particular region, the Mare Crisium, is specifically, very darker kind of region on Moon. So, if it is Moon, this is like this, very dark, patchy kind of region, right? So, it is supposed that it must have striken with some asteroid or something else. So, this is the region, yahan par it has landed. And this makes Firefly second private company to land on the Moon, following the Intuitive Machines partial success last year 2024. So, remember, Firefly US की जो firm है Firefly Aerospace, उसका Blue Ghost spacecraft, and this mission precedes US plans to send astronauts to Moon by 2027. US का plan है 2027 तक astronauts को Moon पे भेजने का, and by now what you need to remember is 5 nations have made successful soft landings on Moon. 5 nations, okay, and India is among them. You already know that. So, you need to remember the names of all these 5 nations. Soviet Union, US, China, India and Japan. These are the 5 countries who have been able to have soft landing on the Moon surface or lunar surface. Remember their names: Russia, Soviet Union is Russia. Russia, US, China, India, and Japan. Apple has recently introduced age assurance technology to protect children's privacy on apps. This is important. Now, it will let parents set a child's age in Apple accounts and share only age range with apps, not full birth dates. So, age ke hisab se content would also be there. This is important to enhance security features. Now, moving on to defense. In defense, you have an integrated tri-service special force exercise Desert Hunt 2025 was recently conducted by whom? By Indian Air Force at Air Force Station Jodhpur. Now it included the elite para forces from Indian Army, the Marine Commandos from Indian Navy, along with the Garud Special Forces from Indian Air Force. So all the three wings of armed forces were involved into this exercise. Remember, the name is Exercise Desert Hunt 2025. Where it was held? It was held at the Air Force Station, Jodhpur. Moving on to reports. So, India has witnessed a considerable decrease in poverty. Over the last decade, according to a paper recently published by economists Surjit S. Bhalla and Karan Bhashin. So they in this paper have said that India has been able to reduce poverty levels to substantiate levels. Not so much significant data is relevant here. You just need to remember that this is the paper published by them, right? Substantial decline in poverty levels in India. The next you have is gross value added, GVA. GVA across manufacturing and services sectors will maintain its momentum following notable improvement in profitability. So according to a report by ICICI Bank, this is the thing. ICICI Bank report ने बोला है GVA in manufacturing and services will be growing, will be improving, okay, its profitability. And what was the title of the report? The title of the report was ICICI Bank Global Markets Report. ICICI Bank Global Markets Report. Remember this thing? So GVA, you know, is different from GDP. So far I have been telling you the difference between GVA and GDP. GDP basically gives you the consumer side or the demand side of it. Because what is GDP? It is whatever goods and services being produced within the domestic territory, right? So it is demand side, because when you demand, it gets produced. Now next thing is GVA, gross value added. Gross value added is the concept of value addition, how much you have added the value actually to it. Remember this thing. So it gives you sectoral wise contribution. For example, if I have purchased 300 rupees, may I have purchased wheat to convert it into say flour. So 300 rupees I have bought, that is my cost, that is not value addition. But of course, since I have bought it, I have incurred a cost, it would be reflected in the final MRP of if I say I am selling the flour, right? Branding it with any name. So 300 plus if I say have added 200 rupees of value. So finally, if the MRP comes out to be 500, GDP would be 500, but GVA would be 200 only. Did you get that? Anyone? Yes or no? So GVA is just showing how much you have added, not including your own cost or intermediate consumption. Final value of output minus intermediate consumption, whatever you have purchased as raw material. So this gives you GVA. So in this example, 500 rupees का product मैंने बनाया, wheat flour का packet. That 500 is GDP, but 200 only is GVA because I have contributed only 200. 300 तो मेरा cost ही था of purchasing the wheat. So this is the difference between GVA and GDP. I hope you remember, right? So GVA in manufacturing and services will be continuing. That is good. That means manufacturing and services will be contributing good to the growth overall. This is a report by ICICI. Now talking about awards, so you have 97th Oscars, 97th Academy Awards, okay. 97th Academy Awards took place at Dolby Theatre in Los Angeles in USA. Best Picture has been awarded to Anora. Best Actor Adrien Brody for The Brutalist. Best Actress, Best Director, Supporting Actress. You need to remember the important names only. Best International Film has been accorded to I'm Still Here. Okay. Best International Film is I'm Still Here. Best Picture is Anora. Talking about sports, so in the Bengaluru Open title 2025, the winner is Brendan Holt. Then next is Prague Masters Chess Tournament. Prague Masters Chess Tournament has been clinched by R. Pragnanand from India. Remember, second consecutive victory. R. Pragnanand from India has clinched this Prague Masters Chess Tournament 2025. Then Chile Open 2025 men's doubles title has been won by Ritvik Chaudhary Bolipalli and Nicolas from Colombia. So these two have clinched the men's doubles title, Chile Open 2025. Remember these events. Now talking about appointments, so Dr. Mayank Sharma has been appointed as Controller General of Defense Accounts. Okay, Dr. Mayank Sharma appointed as Controller General of Defense Accounts. Now talking about conferences, so we have one conference here which is National Human Rights Commission is organizing. So NHRC will organize the Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation Executive Capacity Building Program on Human Rights with partnership with Ministry of External Affairs in New Delhi. In partnership with Ministry of External Affairs in New Delhi. What is this conference aimed at? This is to provide insights into various dimensions of human rights and international perspectives and share the NHRC experience to enhance awareness among participants of various NHRIs. So NHRC ने ये जो कॉन्फ्रेंस करवाई है ह्यूमन राइट्स के अलग अलग डायमेंशंस को एक्सप्लोर करने के लिए और उस पर फर्दर कोलैबोरेशन करने के लिए. सो रिमेंबर द लोकेशन इज न्यू दिल्ली एंड द पार्टनरशिप is with Ministry of External Affairs. Now moving on to obituaries, we have two names here. Dr. Meenu Prabha, author and very famous author and travelogue. Then you have Himmat Shah, famous artist. Let's talk about important days. Important days, we have 2 days. International Wheelchair Day, as we have seen in the discussion as well, observed on 1st March. And second is Central Warehousing Day, is observed on 2nd of March. Then corporation, so Central Warehousing Corporation का Foundation Day है on 2nd March. The next is World Wildlife Day. This is also something we have discussed in the content, but here you need to remember the theme for this year. So the theme for this year is wildlife conservation, finance, investing in people and planet. Remember this thing, it can be very important. So the theme of this year's World Wildlife Day, 3rd March is wildlife conservation, finance, investing in people and planet. Person in news mein you have Virat Kohli. Why? Because Virat Kohli is set to play 300 one-day international match as India takes on New Zealand in Champions Trophy 2025 match in Dubai. Now, Kohli has become 7th Indian and 22nd overall to reach this milestone. So, who are the other 6 Indians? Sachin Tendulkar, MS Dhoni, Rahul Dravid, Azharuddin, Saurav Ganguly and Yuvraj Singh. These were the other 6 players. Virat Kohli is the 7th to reach this row. That's why he is in news. That's it about 1st March. See, now let's talk about the questions, discuss the questions. These are the top 5 MCQs. Let me know the answers quickly. I want all of you to answer them. First question. Consider the following statements and select the incorrect one. Read these statements and tell me which one is the incorrect one. Oh, sorry. Just a second. What is happening? Let me start it again. Yeah, so this is the first question. Government of India has upgraded Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation and IRFSC to the prestigious status of Navratna Central Enterprise. IRCTS and NRFC have become 25th and 26th Navratna. Navratna status will allow them to invest up to 2,000 crores without government approval, and IRFC was founded in 1986, IRCT was founded in 1999. You need to tell me which of the following statements is incorrect. Quickly. Well done. So yes, both of them, 25th and 26th Navratna will be there. Very good. This is not 2,000, this is only 1,000. So remember, Navratna status pe up to 1,000 crores, we have this leverage of investing without government approval. This is 1,000 crores, not 2,000 crores. 1,000 crores hai. So yes, C is the incorrect one here. Now next question. In January 2025, which of the following have become first fintech platforms to give customers access to the central bank digital currency? कौन से फिनटेक प्लेटफॉर्म्स ने फर्स्ट टाइम इंडिया में दे हैव प्रोवाइडेड एक्सेस टू CBDC? Remember, this is very important, right? Which of these fintech platforms provided access to CBDC? Bharat Pay and BillDesk, Cred and ChargePay, Echo and Upstocks, Cred and MobiKwik, none of the above. Well done, Aditya. Cred and MobiKwik, right? So remember, option D is the correct answer here. Very good, Aditya and Sai. Cred and MobiKwik are the two fintech platforms. Next question. Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship in collaboration with Niti Aayog has launched Swavlambini Women Entrepreneurship Program. You need to tell me which of the following is the implementing agency for this program. Which of the following is the implementing agency of the program? Yes. So the implementing agency for this program, Swavlambini, and in collaboration with Niti Aayog, the implementing agency would be National Institute for Entrepreneurship and Small Businesses Development. Okay. National Institute for Entrepreneurship and Small Businesses Development. A is the right answer. Next is US firm Firefly Aerospace recently has achieved its first successful moon landing with which of the following, touching down near this specific location as I have explained you on the lunar surface, Mercurium. Which of the spacecrafts has landed over the surface? Very good. It is Blue Ghost spacecraft, right? Blue Ghost spacecraft. Yes, option B. Next question. 97th Academy Awards recently took place in Los Angeles, USA. The Best Picture Award has been conferred to which of the following? Best Picture Award, remember. Best Picture Award has been conferred to which of the following? Very good. Best Picture Award has been conferred to Anora. I Am Still Here is international category में. Okay. Best international film में है I Am Still Here. No, Aditya. I Am Still Here is international film. Best Picture Award is Anora. So D is the right option here. Okay. Now this is your learning exercise. Which of the following players has won Prague Masters Chess Tournament? This is your learning exercise. You will be telling me the answers in the comment section. Prague Masters Chess Tournament 2025 has been clinched by which of the following players? Alright. The last class question which I gave you was, according to World Bank report, India's economy needs to expand at an average growth rate of how much percentage over the coming decades if you want to enter into high income group category? So the answers you have provided are correct. The correct option here is 7.8%. This is the projection by World Bank, right? So Isha, Bhadoria, Harshit, you all have provided the right answer. I appreciate that. So 7.8% is the correct answer, option B. Now this is the thing. आज का जो लर्निंग एक्सरसाइज है आपका, you will be providing me the answer. This is the question. And that's it for first March CA. I will meet you in the next session with next set of current affairs. Till then, have a great day. And I hope you have enjoyed the class. Do you have any doubts from today's session? Or else I will be winding this up. Any questions from today's class? Anyone? Alright then, thank you so much. Have a good day. See you in the next session.